was doing a chicken.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. We'll get it up here on the screen. What's up, everybody? For those of you that are tuning in live, thank you so much. So welcome to our AI CRM implementation class. I'm going to talk about what exactly that means here in a moment. But first off, I just want to share my gratitude to all of you that are attending in person today, and to all of you that are attending virtually, whether you're attending live or you're watching the recorded version later. We appreciate you. And you're doing the right thing by showing up, by focusing on your learning, so you can learn what you need to do so you can earn more money and earn more opportunity. I also want to share gratitude to Nevada Partners and UNLV for hooking us up with this amazing space where we get to teach these classes. And so if you're new to the class, we really get into advanced implementation topics for marketing and CRM implementation. I'm going to talk about what that means. But for you to have the best experience in this class, the most effective experience in this class, I want you to be logged into 3 places, okay? So I want you to be logged into ChatGPT, have that, super smart assistant ready to go on your side. I want you to be logged into the CRM. We're going to be doing things in the CRM, and it's best that you follow along. And I also want you to get logged in on Google Docs as well. Those are going to be 3 places. If you're new, you can scan this QR code to check in. That way you can get credit for today's class. Let's go ahead and dive in. Does anybody else need to scan the QR code? Yeah, we'll wait till that gets taken care of. Yeah, go ahead and check in. And if you're tuning in virtually or in person, feel free to drop comments on the live. That way I can bring them up on the screen and answer anybody's questions that way as well.
It says welcome, but I can't see my CRM.
Like your logins?
Yeah, I can't. It didn't ask me for the login. It just says welcome.
Oh, go to, try this URL again, app.techstartyourbusiness.com. I got it up here on the screen, and hopefully that will work. Otherwise, the format for today, folks, we got a tight schedule. I have a 2 o'clock live interview for Titan. I'm going to be talking to another AI executive on what the future of AI looks like at 2. So we're trying to get this to be as jam-packed as possible today. We're going to talk about CRMs, ChatGPT, and we're going to talk about chatbots. Let's go ahead and dive right in. And so before I move forward, it's really important to talk about the definitions. And I've talked about this a couple of times, but we need to know, what actually is AI and what actually is a CRM. If you hung out with me long enough, I've been using the CRM tons and tons of times. So let's start with the easy one, AI. That's been on the news. It's the latest buzzword. But what it stands for is artificial intelligence. And what it really means is it's a brain on the internet that we can tap into, and we can ask all sorts of questions. And it almost thinks. It doesn't think, but it acts like it thinks, which is pretty profound. Who here has played around with ChatGPT? Awesome. And for those of you who have not played around with ChatGPT, we got to get you into that platform here in a moment. CRMs. CRMs stand for Customer Relationship Management. Okay. Who here has a business or wants to grow a big business? All right. Well, we need to be able to manage our book of business and all of our customers. And so we need some sort of system to manage our customers. Whether you know it or not, you already have a CRM, a customer relationship management system. Generally, for most of us, it's just our phone. We're just like calling people on our phone. We're taking notes on our notepad. That's our CRM. But our CRMs can be a lot more advanced. We can be leveraging our websites, our email marketing, our text messaging, our social media. All of that is incorporated into your CRM. And so we want to make sure that. And so AI has obviously blown up, and there's been a ton of different use cases for AI. What I want to do is I just want to show folks really quickly who have not used ChatGPT just a quick example of how powerful ChatGPT is. So you'd go over to chat.openai.com, and this is our brain on the internet. We can ask it any question we have. So for example, today we're going to be talking about chatbots. I can ask it, how do I develop a chatbot? And ChatGPT is smart enough to answer any kind of question. It's smart enough to even generate content for us. So now it's defining the process for how to develop a chatbot. I could even ask it, can you give me sample JavaScript code to operate my web chatbot? And it might actually do that as well. ChatGPT is smart enough to code. It's smart enough to write essays for us, to write business plans. And so for every class that you come to that of mine, I really recommend that you have it open. Use it every day because it can just really help you be a lot more impactful. Did anybody know you could write code with ChatGPT?
What?
Yeah, ChatGPT is doing it right now. I just told it to give me a sample JavaScript code for a chatbot.
Yo, can you build a game with this thing?
You can.
Whoa!
I know.
Whoa!
All right. Mission accomplished. ChatGPT is amazing. You got to be in it.
Bro, no, you can build the game, bro. Like,
Awesome. What's up, Kimberly? Thank you for joining. Okay, so let's keep rocking. Today we're gonna. Oh, am I in the wrong? I'm in the wrong slides. These are the right slides. These are the right slides, I thought. Uh-oh. One moment. I'm grabbing the correct slides. Because today we're going over chatbots. And I did this class yesterday with the SCORE group. So if you're not familiar with SCORE Las Vegas, they are a free nonprofit. They're one of the biggest nonprofits related to supporting businesses, and it's free to sign up. If you want, you can scan this QR code, so that way you can request a SCORE mentor. And I really recommend it. I've been working with Stephen Ness over at SCORE, and he's been such an amazing person to work with. One cool thing about entrepreneurship, y'all, entrepreneurship is a double-edged sword. It can be lonely. It can be tough. You are trying to make money. Some of us don't have a job. Like, it is a challenging space to be in. So surrounding yourself with fellow entrepreneurs that can support each other and surrounding yourself with mentors that can help you is a big deal. And so, just got to give a shout out to SCORE for doing that. Of course, if you want, you can attend my SCORE classes. They're on the second Tuesday of every month at 6 p.m. And we go over, again, advanced topics. And I'm going to be pulling the topic that we're doing today from that lecture yesterday. So every second Tuesday of the month at 6 p.m. I'll be doing it here virtually also. So you can just join in via Zoom if you want to. It's on AI development. Yeah, and so we've covered a bunch of different topics. Today I'm going to talk about chatbots. Who here has heard about chatbots? Chatbots, what does a chatbot mean to you? Right? And AI can talk back to you. Isn't that crazy? So, y'all, chatbots, the history of chatbots, it really became popularized in our culture in the 1950s when a guy named Alan Turing, a computer scientist, had the wild idea of, can a machine think and can I talk to a machine? And while that was the narrative for decades, it was almost like a sci-fi thing. It was almost like a scary thing for us to talk to machines, right? That doesn't sound exciting at all. If anything, it sounds scary. But something happened in the last decade that has changed the way the world communicates. Obviously, we've had the advent of the phone, and the phone has changed the way the world has communicated for the maybe last 40 years. But who could tell me what has happened in the last 10 to 15 years that has changed the way we as humans communicate with each other?
everything's done online now.
Everything's done online. But folks, let me tell you this. When did texting become invented? Right? That's one of the things, right? Like, we used to never text as a society, as human beings. That was not our way of communicating. But in the last decade, the DEM has blown up. The direct message over Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Google, text. This is new. This is not something that existed 20, 30 years ago. This is the way that we communicate. And because of the fact that there are billions of messages exchanged between humans and businesses every year now over text, this is where the chatbot opportunity comes into play. Because now businesses or us as individuals, we can implement chatbots that can help have conversations over Facebook, over Instagram, over text message. And it's crazy, y'all, what's about to happen. There was a company named Klarna, and they laid off a big portion of their workforce. They laid off about $50 million worth of their workforce, and they replaced it with a chatbot that can do the customer service. That's the direction that the world is headed. And that's why, with all the work that I do with TechStart, my mission is to power digital equity for all, to empower y'all with the technology so that we are empowered by the technology and not disrupted by the technology. Oftentimes, we're the ones that are getting disrupted by these big changes. And I'm hoping these classes can empower y'all to be able to compete with the biggest companies in the world so you could use the best technology out there. And so chatbots, in terms of developing chatbots, have been a thing for a minute, again, last decade or so. And there's a bunch of different platforms that let you build chatbots. For any like tech enthusiasts that want to explore, you can check out a tool like ManyChat or Intercom. Back in the day, maybe like 7 years ago, I built a Santa Claus chatbot. You can still probably find it on Facebook, where you can chat with Santa. And you can build all sorts of other types of chatbots, like whatever comes to mind. But one of the things about chatbots and why we're in a golden moment right now that we weren't in a couple years ago is a couple years ago, all the chatbots were pretty much complicated if-then statements. I've talked a lot about if-then today. And it pretty much worked this way. When somebody messages you, if they message you hello, then reply hello. And also ask them, how are you? If they reply, I'm good, say that's good. If they reply, I'm bad, say that's bad, whatever, right? It's if-then statements. And so these chatbots were like complicated decision trees. Can you guys imagine a decision tree with me, right? Now imagine one that goes thousands of layers long, right? We can't really develop that. Even I can't develop that. It's going to take way too much time and effort. It's not going to work. But that was how chatbots used to have to work. But because of AI and AI being able to integrate into CRMs, now we don't need complicated decision trees. We just need a very simple formula. Okay, and if you have the TechStart CRM, then you're going to be able to build this along with me, or at least you'll see how I'll build it, and then the recording will be live so you can check it out in the future. What's up, Jolena? Thank you so much for watching. I hope this brings you value and brings everybody value that's tuning in. So let me talk about how we're going to deploy an AI-powered chatbot over Facebook and Instagram and even SMS. It requires a simple formula, 3 things that you need to make this happen. The first one is you need the technology stack. And so the technology stack could be the TechStart CRM that we hook you up with. But it could also be some of these other tools out there like Zoho or ActiveCampaign or whatever else. You just got to learn how to implement it for that specific product. And today we're going to implement for the TechStart product. But once you have your tech and you figure that out, you have your tech account, good. The next thing we need is a job description. If you are ever to hire a front desk receptionist, you don't just put the front desk person out there and say, okay, do your thing, right? That's not setting that person up for success. You normally give them a bunch of instructions. You also give them like a handbook. And so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to give our AI instructions in the form of a job description. And we're also going to give our AI a handbook in the form of what we call a knowledge library, which is just a spreadsheet. And when we combine the technology with the job description and our knowledge base, now we'll have a functioning chatbot. So let me talk a little bit more about what I mean by job description and knowledge base. So a job description is saying something like your job is to be a sales representative, and your job is to sell these people to book a call with us, or your job is to sell my glasses, or to sell my clothes, or to sell my technology, or your job might be to be customer support and help people answer their questions. The knowledge base, AI, even though AI is super smart and wildly smart, I'm not as popular for AI to know who I am. If you ask AI, who's Elias Benjaloon, it's not going to tell you the answer that I would like, probably. So what we got to do is we got to give it a knowledge base. We got to say, who is Elias? Elias is this. Who is TechStart? TechStart is this. What is our pricing? This is what it is. And we're going to break that down. And so this is an example of a job description, how a job description looks. Are you guys able to see that okay a little bit? You can see it's very specific. It's extremely specific. And what I'm going to do is I'll give you guys the template to this so you can adjust it. You just got to adjust it for your business name and what the objectives are. And I'll give you a couple of options that you could work with. And then we also want a knowledge base. Can you guys see the spreadsheet? Okay. The spreadsheet is pretty much just two things. It's if they ask this, this is the answer. If they ask this, this is the answer. And we want to write all that out. We're writing out our knowledge base. It's almost like if you had an employee handbook for your front desk receptionist, right? The more we treat AI like a human, the more effective AI is going to be for us. All right, let me skip this stuff. Now, this is the real power of ChatGPT. Can you imagine having a sales pipeline filled with customers, filled with leads, filled with opportunities, and you have an AI assistant handling all of that? That's where we want all of us to be in, right? That way you can have an AI assistant that's working 24/7 for you, helping you grow your business.
That is insane.
Yeah.
That is insane.
I know, it is definitely insane. All right. Okay. Before I go into the actual build out, because we're going to build some bots today, I'll show you guys how to build these bots today. I wanted to show you what's coming down the pipeline. If you thought all of that was crazy, what's about to happen next is even crazier. Okay. Right now, I've been talking about text-based AI. There's soon in this year, probably, we're going to have phone call-based AI, and we're even going to have talking avatars. So I could be like, hey, AI CEO, what's in your business plan?
Our business plan covers various aspects of your business, including market analysis, organizational management, marketing channels, and more.
Or if somebody was like,
In the
hey,
marketing
Elias,
section, we provide you with insight.
You also get access to our digital networking system, including a professional welcome email and text, a QR code and tap card.
So we're getting to a point where we could clone ourselves and have our own digital avatars. And if you want to be on the front edge, if you want to kind of play around with it, this is one of the tools I use. It's called Studio DID. And you can sign up for a free trial and get that rocking. But, hopefully, y'all, one of these days in the near future, you'll walk in and we'll have an iPad with our front desk receptionist. And you could just be like, hey, when's our next class? Or how do I sign up for this? And it'll just talk to you. And that's the world we're literally headed to, is you're going to walk into an Apple store and there will be no employees in there.
This is gonna be a thing. He's talking to you.
Right. It's like that in China? Right.
And then it would go into a robot in the lobby, and then it would go in the elevator, and it was like programmed to go to the floor and go to the.
Yeah, they have a couple of them in Panama too.
Can you repeat that, please?
The restaurants,
Yeah,
it's not a person, it's the robot bringing the food over to you.
That's
Taking
crazy.
the menu and serving you.
Oh man, yeah. So let me tell you the reality of this, y'all, and this is why I'm so passionate about it. Is because when these things get implemented, when more companies are laying off their staff, they're laying off their customer service agents, they're laying off their food workers, a lot of people are going to be losing jobs and losing wealth as a result. That's why it's so important for us to leverage these tools too, so that we can have AI avatars working for us. Okay, so that we are not left out of that wealth transfer that's happening. Because the wealth transfer that's happening in the world for the longest time, for all of our human history, has always made money off the backs of people, off the backs of labor. And what is happening because of AI? AI can produce labor. We've never had that before, meaning that there's a global transfer of wealth where it's just going to be AI making money. And the people who own their own AIs, they're the ones who are going to make the most money. And so there's ways we can implement AI in our businesses. And I really want all of y'all to think about how to do that. And today we are going to do exactly that. I'm going to show you how to implement AI on Instagram. You guys excited for that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. What's your question?
Before we go off base,
Yeah. Hey, Ronnie, because I got people virtually, if you don't mind to speak into this mic, it will let people hear your question. Give me 1 second. I'm just attach this mic, and then that way you can pass it around if other people want to tune in with questions. It'll be good to go. There you go, Ronnie. Go for it.
Me feel shy. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, my question is, now I was looking on the news last year, at the end of last year. And so they do have AI artificial soldiers. Remember the one guy was trying to sell the robots?
Right.
To the United States.
Right.
So is this kind of considered in the same ball?
It is, yeah. Yeah.
That is crazy.
That is insane. Yep.
We said to save our men and women from dying.
Well, yeah. So not to get off base, one more question.
Sure.
She said that, but at the same time, United States is not finna do that with, I think it's China or something. And I think that's inhumane. Not to get off base, but that's all I got to say about it.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
we are in a moral conundrum for sure, you know?
Yeah.
And here's the thing, technology is scary, all right? But we need courage. We need courage if we're going to be successful. Okay. No more questions? All right, let's build a chatbot. You can keep it next to you, Johnson.
Okay, cool.
Okay. All right, let's build a chatbot. So again, you're going to need your CRM access. So let me go ahead and get. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I will have to. Maybe Cyril can help you, or you can get on another laptop, or Johnson can help you. Oh, pass me the mic. Right. Everybody on the live is like, "What is that noise?" It's okay. All right. I'm getting logged into my CRM. It's also giving me a hard time. Can you imagine? I hope not. Okay. Yikes. Yeah. Well, let's. It looks like I gotta get logged into it as well. Oh no, what is happening? Testing the audio. Okay, we're still good, folks. If you can hear me virtually, let us know. We're trying to get logged into our CRM accounts right now so that I can show you how we're going to build an Instagram chatbot. So give me 1 second. I got booted as well. I'm trying to log back into the system too. Yep. I have to. Oh yeah, we're getting there. All right. Hopefully the audio is still good. We are still here. Folks are still tuning in. Kimberly, Jolena, great to see y'all. Okay, let's go into this. All righty. Do y'all see my screen for the CRM? Okay. So there's a couple things that we need to nail down for this to work. The first thing is we need to make sure our Facebook and Instagram accounts are integrated into the CRM. So in order to do that, we'll go into the settings of the CRM. And from our settings, we can pop over into integrations. That's where we want to be next. So now we're in integrations. And you should be able to see how you can get your Google connected, your Google My Business connected, and Facebook, Instagram. Integrations. So settings, and then scroll down to the bottom left and click on integrations. And this is to connect the Facebook, Instagram piece to it. And if you see the Facebook, Instagram here, then you're going to have to, log in with your Meta account and make sure that those are connected. Now, Meta has this weird thing where for this to work perfectly correct, your Facebook page has to be connected to your Instagram profile, and you have to have this toggle that says it's approved for DMs. If you get stuck in that specific step, just let me know, or book a quick one-on-one with me, and I can try to help get you unstuck. But hopefully that works without any issues. So I'm going to assume that people have got there, even if they didn't yet, just so I can move to the next step. But this is a condition. We need to get Facebook and Instagram connected. Yeah. Once our Facebook and Instagram pages are connected, we're going to pop over to our automations. Right. Try to see if it will connect, but I don't think it will connect if you only have Instagram. And what you could do is you can make a Facebook page under your Facebook account and connect your Facebook business page to the Instagram. That's what you got to do. Your Facebook business page has to be connected to Instagram. Yeah. Not your personal page. Yeah. That one's a little bit tougher to, I don't know if I'm even logged in on Facebook. I can try to see. And then hopefully, oh yeah, I'm not even logged in. Okay, so I don't think that's going to work right now. But I can show you afterwards. So your Facebook, it's kind of what you'd call digital plumbing, meaning like there's just some fundamental stuff with your digital brand and ecosystem that needs to be established. Once you do it, you'll be good almost forever. but it's got to be done. And that's connecting your Facebook business page to your Instagram profile. Once that's done, connecting your CRM account to your Facebook. And once all of that's done, we can start building our chatbot. So we can do that from workflows. And so I'm going to go ahead and create a workflow from scratch to show you guys, what this starts to look like.
Can you repeat again the part that you said that Instagram, the Facebook account with the Instagram to connect to the CRM?
Yeah, so your Facebook page, your Facebook business page from within Facebook needs to be connected to your Instagram profile. Once those are connected, then you can connect the CRM to your Facebook account and it'll get you access to Facebook and Instagram.
It's super easy to do it. All you gotta do is click on the settings if you do have those two set up, and it's gonna say where it says Facebook and Instagram together. All you gotta just click on it. It's gonna just link it.
Just like that.
Yeah.
And you said if you don't have social media, there's another one link.
Yeah. Here, let me see if I got my Facebook up here. Because if I do, then look, I got a Facebook account. Do you guys see my Facebook?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I have Facebook business pages, right? And so if I click on my profile, I can switch to a business page. And you can see I have way too many business pages. So I'm going to search for my Facebook business page because I got a Facebook profile and I got a Facebook business page. I'm going to switch over to my Facebook business page. All right. Now it's switching over. Okay, now I got to go to the page. So I'm going to click on this and I want to manage my page. Once I'm here and I'm able to manage my page, I'm going to go to settings. Okay, now look at me talking confidently about Facebook. It's so complicated. Okay, under settings, there's a permissions area called linked accounts. And that's where we're going next, linked accounts. All right, and you can see I've got my Instagram connected already. But you need to connect your Instagram and you need to make sure that Instagram allows access to third-party apps for messages. This toggle right there.
Those are settings, correct?
Yeah, so you go to your Facebook business page, act as your business page, go to settings, then go to linked accounts, and then go to Instagram and link it. Oh no, Jolina, you couldn't see my whole screen this whole time? Oh man, I'm gonna go backwards. Okay. So just to kind of take this back to the top, I logged into Facebook, and when I logged into Facebook, I'm in my personal Facebook, and I need to switch over to my business Facebook. And so I'm gonna switch over to my business Facebook. And now that I'm in my business Facebook, I'm gonna go to my business Facebook page so that I can manage my page. And then I'm going to go to settings. And then once I'm in my Facebook business page settings, I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click linked accounts under permissions. And I'm going to look at the Instagram permissions. And if you don't have one connected, this will be empty and it's going to ask you to connect your account instead of disconnect. And then you're going to log into Instagram and then that's how it's going to connect. This button is normally off by default. We need it to be on for this to work. Once all that works, then we can go into the CRM and connect it under our settings to our Facebook and Instagram pages. Jolina, Alondra, I hope y'all were able to catch that. Let me know if you have any questions about those steps. Yeah, so you first want to go to Facebook. So you're in your Facebook account? Okay, are you in your Facebook business page yet? Okay, perfect. So now go in the top right corner. You see where you have this profile switcher? Click on this and switch into the profile. Do you see this right here? Profile, and then you should have a list of all the different pages. Switch into the page that you have. Okay, great. Go ahead and click on it. Then go to the page itself. And then do you see this manage page area? Okay. Now we're going to scroll down and click on settings. Yeah, manage page. Are you in the right place? Yeah.
When you're done with that live stream, can you video to me so I can do it at home?
Yeah, of course. Oh no, you got to from Facebook.
Is this not Facebook?
You're inside of the CRM.
It wasn't before.
Are you in Facebook?
Yeah, I just was.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then I think it closed out the tab. How do I get back to
Oh,
it?
Jelena, you got it. Hey, folks. So I have about 15 minutes left for this live stream. So let me just walk you through the remaining set of steps for connecting this to the chatbot. That way we have it recorded, and then you can try to experiment with this once you figure out the social media piece, which normally takes like the longest. Okay. You can you can follow along and build the automation even without having the Facebook, Instagram connected. It's just not going to work until the Facebook, Instagram are connected. And so what you want to do when you're in the CRM is you want to go over to automations and create a new workflow. And when we create a new workflow, these workflows are capable of doing unlimited amounts of things, like whatever the imagination has to offer for you. But today, what we're going to do is we're just going to make a simple bot that the way it works is when you make a comment on a post, it's going to respond to the comment. Would you guys like to know how to set that up so that you can post a video and you could say, hey, if you want to enroll in my thing, just comment below. And then when people comment, the AI replies and shoots them a message with follow-up. So this is how this works. So we need to select a trigger. All right. For every workflow, we need a trigger. And if we search for Instagram in our triggers, we have Instagram comments on a post. And if your page is connected, it should populate. And then it should even pull up the posts. Right. And so I can pull up an example post.
So we need a trigger first.
Yep, we always need to start with a trigger whenever we're building a workflow. And once we're happy with the trigger settings, so this is pretty much saying whenever there's an Instagram comment on my Instagram page, on a published post, that is this specific published post, that's good to go. Then I can hit save. Now, I want to add an action, okay? And I can add an action where the action is a reply. Reply and comments. Boom.
So the action will be the trigger. Reply.
Yes. Yep. The action is the reply. And then I could say, I can write, thank you for your comment, right?
That's the trigger.
This is the action. And the action is the reply. So do you see, this is the trigger. Whenever somebody comments on my Instagram post, respond to the comment. That's the workflow. Yep. What'd you ask, Jonte? Yeah, as long as your account's connected properly, then this will show up correctly. Now there's the AI element. Okay, and let me just showcase that AI element in right here, because right now what I did was I wrote down, thank you for your comment. That means anytime somebody drops a comment, it's only going to send that. That is okay, but if I want to have like an AI personalized message, then I want to do an AI personalized message instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit another action. And the action I'm going to pick today is going to be GPT by OpenAI. And now I got to give my prompt to ChatGPT. That's where the job description comes to play. So if I pop over and I look for my job descriptions, I have some job descriptions that I can copy and paste. Okay, so I'm just going to copy this job description, and I can literally just paste it right in there. Okay, and then the last thing is I got to say reply to comment, and then I have to pull the comment itself because the comment is not the same. I can't just write what the comment is. I need to use a dynamic variable and pull that in. And so this tags looking thing allows us to pull in dynamic variables. And I can look for Instagram comments and grab the comment body, and that pulls the comment. It tells ChatGPT this is what the person said. And I can hit save. And now what this does is it put that response in the reply. So on respond on comment, I'm going to remove this, pull the dynamic response from GPT, and it's going to pull the answer it got from ChatGPT into there. Do you guys want to test this out? Do you guys have Instagram? If you go to my Instagram right now, you can comment on my recent pic where I got the Hawaiian shirt on, and it will auto reply to you, and it'll also auto message you. Yeah. I know, guys, does this feel like drinking from a fire hose right now? Okay.
Which one, the white jacket, the gray one?
No, it's Hawaiian shirt. Here, I'll put it in a QR code so you guys can scan it if you want. Here's my Instagram. You can scan this and then comment on the photo that just says gratitude.
Okay, the Hawaiian. I thought it was the one with the as it is today.
Oh yeah, no, it's so it's only gonna work on the specific post that I turned the bot on for. So it's only gonna work on this post right here. Oops, this post right here. If you comment on this post, then it will auto message you. And I guess I gotta double check that it's on. Let me make sure. So I have it in here. Yeah, it's on. And then also, if you message my page, it will auto reply to you too. Nice. Awesome. No, it's you can ask it any kind of question. You can ask it any kind of question, and it'll try to answer it for you. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, it depends on what you said. Mel, what did you comment? What did it say?
I love the shirt.
Nice. And then what did it message you?
Yeah.
And what did it message you?
Thank you.
So this is a message example of reply to somebody else, and it's not perfect. You know, more tinkering will make it better. Yeah.
I said, where was this picture taken?
Okay.
And then it says, hello there. I'm Techie AI, the AI assistant for Alliance. I'm sorry, I'm not your last name. Well, Benja.
It's okay.
Sorry. Founder of TechStart. I'm here to help streamline Alliance's schedule and assist with all things TechStart related. While I may not know where that specific photo was taken, I can definitely help you schedule a networking call. I can't say
It said all that?
Yeah, it said all that. Yeah,
Mhm.
It was long.
And if you now challenge you, Kemi, message it a question, ask it, how can Elias help? Or what does TechStart do? Or anything like that. And then and again, I didn't pre-program those responses. I got those, it's getting those responses from the formula that I was talking about earlier, which is this formula right here. The job description and the knowledge base. That's how it's generating the answer to any question you send it.
Right. So it didn't answer about the shirt. It answered about the shirt and it gave more information.
Yep. And the reason why I did that is because I specifically, here, if you want to grab this and you can share it, but it specifically did that because it is, I told it not to answer questions unrelated to TechStart. Always bring it back to TechStart. And that's just how the job description currently works. Would you mind to pass it to her, Rodney?
Okay. Yes. Yep.
Thank you, sir.
It says, thank you for the kind words. I'm here to help
make your experience with TechStart even more fun and better. And then let's work together to achieve great things and make a positive impact in the tech world. What exciting plans do you have in mind that we can help bring to life? Let's make magic happen.
That's cool. And if you respond, it will reply back to you. You can have a full-on conversation.
And I just did. I actually texted you and I'm waiting for it to reply back. Jose, I asked, can you please help me with CRM classes? So I'm
Nice.
waiting for the answer.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's gonna say.
Beautiful.
I responded already? Yes, I.
Hello there. I'm so-and-so, assistant for so-and-so. I'm here to help you. Oh, I'm here to help you with all things tech related, including CRM classes. How exciting that you're looking to expand your knowledge in customer relationship management. Let's work together to schedule a time for your classes and get you on the path to success. Just let me know your availability and we'll make it happen. Tech Start, always learning.
That's cool. That's awesome.
And she's amazing. She got it. I asked a question. She got it. And I have received it.
Yeah.
I did. That's what I'm looking for. And I don't.
Well,
Okay,
folks.
now it came in.
So yeah, it does have a couple seconds. You know,
Yeah.
it will reply.
Yeah,
It will
it
reply
says that.
faster than your ex. That's for sure.
Yeah, and expand your knowledge in customer relationship management. Let's work together to schedule a time for your classes and get you on a path to succeed. Just let me know your availability and we'll make it happen. Hashtag TechStart, hashtag always learning.
That's cool. That's cool. It even sounds like me. Well, that's it. I got to sign off on this class. Thank you, everybody who joined in virtually and in person. I challenge you to try to build a bot. And if you get stuck, I will, try my best to help you get on.